What's up, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of Final Fantasy 15, a Pocket Edition. So in the first half, we kind of just laid out the groundwork that this is a bachelor party, that we are 4 guys heading off to meet Noctis's bride-to-be, Princess Luna, Luna Freya from Tenebria. We are, let me see here, we're just getting into a quest right now where we are battling, or we are looking to fight a new enemy. So we just camped out, just finished our camp out, and there's a dual horns, a red horned dual horns that we need to encounter and fight. So we're gonna go ahead and find that guy.
Over there. That's it, right?
Cool.
Huh. That's a dual horn? Spoke too soon.
Jeez.
Hey, Nock, ich werde eine ganze Menge cooler Bilder von dir machen.
Oh, man.
Lieber. Nee, du, lass mal. Otto, you're up.
Okay, this boss battle is getting crazy. So we already have our link attacks. Jeez, I am so excited to see what the behemoth is going to look like in this game. If this is just a regular, like, D-class boss to fight, I'm really excited to see what some of the crazy bosses are going to look like, if they're going to have them in the game. I really hope that all the quests that are within the main story or the main game are within this game. I really hope that's the case. Jesus, guys, killing me. I'm glad that they do. Man, we were only halfway down. I think that's this guy for a while. Jeez. Don't stay still for a minute. God. Oh crap, I'm about to die. Yeah, we'll use the high potion on him. Cool. That's... I know that there's a guide where they help you with all your items and kind of figure things out with that, but I haven't realized how fast that was to be able to just heal up like that. It's pretty nice. I have a feeling that the faster that you heal, the harder the game's going to be with enemies and bosses. So I have to keep my eye out on his health, because it's easy to get distracted from everything around you and not focus on their health. Alright.
Whoa. Glad that's over with.
And now that Dave's safe and sound, I say we go see Cindy.
What's so funny about Prompto and Cindy is just the ongoing relationship, if you want to call it that, between Prompto. Prompto is just incredibly just taken aback from Cindy.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. She'll be waiting at the garage.
He's forever talking about her, or forever asking about some of the other woman characters. He's just he's definitely the big flirt. Yeah, if I could give them all a classification, like, I would say Prompto's the big flirt, Gladios, he's kind of like the muscle, but he's like the muscle and pride guy. Ignis is your, I wouldn't call him a nerd. I would just call him, I would say that he's very sophisticated. He's very, just very knowledgeable and just very wise. He's just a person that you want to have in your party, because you know that he's going to be thinking about consequences and the actions that you guys end up taking, and just kind of like, he's almost like the parent almost. And then you have Noctis, who's how the game portrays him, or how they say that he is. He's just a not a loudmouth, but he's just man, I wouldn't even call him an introvert. He's just he's a lot of things. Noctis is very complicated. Sometimes he can be very introverted, and sometimes he's very extroverted. And then there's times where he's like well spoken, and other times where I can see him being like a loudmouth. But he's got, at the end of the day, a huge mission, a huge thing that he's going to be going through in his life later on within the game as we progress. That's just, you'll see just kind of a change in his demeanor. At first he's like this loudmouth, or what the game calls him as a loudmouth, or a guy with a slack jaw, and then later on you see that end up changing too. So you will see some growth within these characters, which is also nice to say too. So it looks like the AP point system, or the accessory point system, I forget what the A in the AP stands for, but it looks like that system is still here, so you will be able to get certain techniques and different abilities too. So it looks like, based off of the car system, you can somewhat drive it. You can point it to the left or right.
One would expect no less of purveyors to the crown.
I'm gonna be really surprised if this game ends up being open world and you just park at any point and you can have a section to go out and hang out and, like, travel and experience through.
So that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the.
For right now, they're not allowing me to stop. This is just kind of like the scenic. On the bottom, you have like a little camera. You can turn your view to the left or right and view different things. But as for steering the car, you can't really do much. You can only go to the left or to the right. You're not even able to go outside of your lane.
Cindy never said a word about what was in the package. How come?
Perhaps she couldn't say.
Girl's gotta keep her secrets safe.
We're not golden bound yet.
He's right. Cindy's counting on us.
Well, don't want to just...
Okay. So we got to go speak to the manager. And on the bottom, it automatically tells you kind of just your point of direction of where you need to go. So that's nice. It'll at least guide you through the game.
Umbra, bringing us stuff. Attaboy.
A dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy? Just a sec.
They will actually go into detail about Umbra and about what his abilities are later on in the game. And Noctis actually explains Umbra's existence. So it's just, I didn't even catch that in the main game, but he actually does talk about his dog, and he talks about like why his dog is, why he is this way. But we're gonna go ahead and save for right now, and I will see you guys in the next playthrough for part 3 of Final Fantasy XV Pocket Edition. So I hope you guys like this video. I'll talk to you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.